there. Hi, my name is Rebecca. I am 26 years old and I live in North Carolina. I am looking forward to spending yet another cozy weekend at home with you. We truly have no plans on the agenda. It is 11:30 on Saturday right now. And this morning I went to a Pilates class and then I locked in and did 2 quizzes for school. So very happy to have those out of the way. That is pretty much the only thing we had on the agenda today. Football starts in a little bit, so I think we are truly just going to rot on the couch. I might indulge in some cozy hobbies, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I really don't have much else going on. Really short and sweet intro today. All right, I just want to take a moment and acknowledge the beautiful weather we are having right now. We woke up and it was in the 60s. It's like 75 right now and we have the windows open, letting in some fresh air, and it's just absolutely glorious. But I wanted to share what I'm about to do with you guys. I won't show you while I'm doing it just because it takes a hot minute and it's kind of loud, but this is one of my favorite hacks and is also a great way to justify certain candle purchases, is to buy candles with jars or vessels that you really love and that you can repurpose. For example, I've had these for like a while and I've had them sitting in my freezer, and now that we have 3 that I've accumulated, I need to clear it out. The jars are so cold, but I basically freeze them and then I scoop out all of the wax in the little bottom of the wicks, and then I'm gonna pop them in the washer just because like this one has a lot of soot on the inside. But then you can reuse them. Like I think I'm gonna use one of them as a bookmark holder just because I'm kind of having too many that it's like too thick on my little tray that I have. And I'm gonna use another one as a pencil holder for the desks we have in our guest room. You can also use them like for makeup brush holders and all sorts of things. So it's just my fun little tip for you guys. I don't know what my hair is actually doing today. It's horrendous, but yeah, that's what I'm getting ready to do right now, and I just wanted to share that fun little hack. Oh, that one popped out really nice. That was crazy. Few updates. It's like 5 o'clock now. The puzzle's really hard. I think I was getting a little grouchy, so then I took a nap, and then I woke up from my nap and Cole goes, "Do you want to go to Panera Bread and get a little treat?" Say less. What a way to wake a girl up from her nap. So that's what we're going to do. Here we go. Carb loading. Woo. Look, I'm doing the Ryan and Haley. I know everyone was on the edge of their seat to see which sweet treat I picked. I got a cinnamon roll and I heated it up in a microwave, but I kind of got distracted and I heated all the icing off. But I'm very excited. Cole's trying this brownie cheesecake bite. How is it?
You don't need to get it.
Okay.
It's not
Do
bad.
not recommend. All right, it is almost 9 o'clock now. Quite some time since we last chatted. We had dinner, finished watching the Florida State game, watched a bit of the LSU Clemson game. Cole is still currently watching that. But you and I, it's time for you and I to chat about books, okay? I am currently reading the first book in the Crescent City series, House of Earth and Blood. This series has been sitting on my TBR for almost a year. I'm pretty sure Cole got me the box set last Christmas and I have just continuously put it off. I was so intimidated by it. First of all, they are thick, okay? All of them. All three so far are huge. And they're also so different from everything else that SJM has written. I mean, our main character, Bryce, is literally in the club doing drugs. They have cell phones, and I don't know, I was just really nervous about making that switch, especially because I read Akatar and I don't think there was that much of a time gap between then and Throne of Glass. I don't think so. This just felt like a really like big, you know, adjustment, but I'm honestly really enjoying it. I'm around 25% through, I think. I guess you could say it's moving kind of slow. I mean, it is, like I said, thick as hell. And if I'm being so honest with you, I do not think I have ever read the little like sleeve explaining what this is even about. So I'm honestly going in pretty blind. Also, I'm trying to think of stuff that you find out early. I don't even want to I don't know what's on the description. I don't want to spoil it. Let me check Fable actually and see. I'm just gonna read you the description right off of Fable. Modern fantasy set in a divided world where one woman must uncover the truth to seek her revenge. Half fae, half human Bryce Quinlan loves her life. Every night is a party, and Bryce is going to savor all of the pleasures. Luna? I honestly don't know how I'm saying the city in my head. I don't want to butcher the word. Also known as Crescent City. And Bryce is going to savor all of the pleasures Crescent City has to offer. But then a brutal murder shakes the very foundations of the city and brings Bryce's world crashing down. 2 years later, Bryce still haunts the city's most notorious nightclubs, but seeking only oblivion now. Then the murderer attacks again, and when an infamous fallen angel, Hunt Athalar, is assigned to watch her every footstep, Bryce knows she can't forget any longer. As Bryce and Hunt fight to unravel the mystery and their own dark past, the threads they tug ripple through the underbelly of the city, across warring continents and down to the deepest levels of hell, where things that have been sleeping for millennia are beginning to stir. That sounds about right. That's pretty much where we're at. I am at the point where Hunt has been assigned to work with Bryce. So that's pretty much all that's going down. Really enjoying this. Not much else to say without giving things away. So let's just go ahead and read. So definitely a little late on updating you guys, but all I have really done this morning is go for a 9-mile run, which if you watched my last vlog, my long run last week was 8.5 miles and it was really rough mentally. It triggered a lot of self-doubt. I was really nervous going into this one. My only goal was nothing time related, but just to feel stronger at the end of it, which energy wise, I definitely did. I think I fueled better leading up to the run and during the run, which was great. However, around 6.5 miles in, my left knee started hurting pretty bad, which this has happened before when I tend to do distances like 7-ish miles and up. And around 7.5 miles, I finally like took a quick like 30-second break to just like walk it out and stretch for a second because it had gotten really intense. But I knew that I still had energy in me, so I did my best to push through all the way through to the 9 miles, and I did, which was probably not like the best idea. I probably should have stopped because you should not run if you were in pain, but I just felt like I needed to prove it to myself. So we made it through, but I really need to crack down on figuring out this knee situation. I think I need to incorporate more strength exercises. I go to the workout studio I try to do more toning classes versus cardio classes, but I feel like I just need to supplement it and be doing like 15-ish minutes of targeted exercises every day, because I may have been able to limp my way, 2.5 miles, but I surely cannot do that when there are 13 ahead of me. Got the run done. I kind of just chilled around a little bit. Like I said, did some research on some knee stuff, took a shower, and then I filmed my little monthly reading wrap-up video, like TikTok. So I think what I'm going to do right now is, while Cole is doing his schoolwork, I'm going to edit that video, and I should probably eat something. I should most definitely eat something. And we're kind of just hanging around. I really just want to be lazy the rest of the day. I might get ahead on one school assignment, but yeah, it's just another day of hanging around. I'm gonna try and make a dent in that puzzle. And that's pretty much all that's on the agenda. So cheers and happy Sunday. Time to go get Pizza Hut. These breadsticks look majestic. And the pizza's here too. Well, it is 4:30 p.m. on Labor Day, and I am showered and in my pajamas. And I realized I just have not spoken to the cameras today. We've had a really laid back day. We tried to sleep in a little bit, had breakfast, worked on some school, did a little bit on the puzzle. We went to the grocery store, We went for a walk around the neighborhood, and it's just been, like I said, really laid back and relaxing. Cole's been trying to really knock out some school. The way my classes are set up, most of the stuff is locked until Friday each week, so yeah, I've just kind of been meandering, and he has a school meeting at 6, so he's just staying up there for a good another couple hours. So I figured I would close out the vlog and do some reading. I am very quickly approaching the 50% mark of Crescent City, and I am really enjoying it. I'm so glad I finally overcame my fear and just started it, because this is just, SJM books, like I said, just hit different, and it is so much fun. And I'm like, I just still have, like, I don't really know which direction things are gonna go, which is so wild. But with books this thick, it's just, anything could happen, really. But before I dive back into that, I'm also doing a People We Meet on Vacation buddy read with a few of my friends. I officially started a little mini book club on Fable for all of us. None of us live in the same state anymore, but I thought that would just be a really fun way to kind of pregame the Netflix movie that's releasing in January. This will be my second time reading People We Meet on Vacation. I think it will be a reread for maybe one other person in the book club, and I think it'll be everybody else's first time. And for a few people, it will be their first Emily Henry book ever, which is just so exciting, and I'm honored to honestly be a part of this journey for them. So I've got my little sticky tabs, because I've actually never kind of like annotated this book, because it's been years since I've read it, maybe 3, between like 3 or 4. I think you can tell it's like even a little sun damaged on the spine. So yeah, I'm just gonna find a little ambiance on YouTube, read a couple chapters of this. I don't know, for those of you who have not been on Fable, I'm excited because my fear was I didn't want it to be spoiled, or I didn't want to just make a group chat for the buddy read and then risk stuff being spoiled. But on Fable, you can actually, it breaks it down by chapters, and you can leave comments on each individual chapter. So then people don't get spoilers, but you can still kind of like leave your thoughts and stuff on it. So yeah, that is what I'm gonna do. Maybe read just like 2 or 3, I don't know. And then maybe read some Crescent City, watch more football later tonight, and just eat some leftover Pizza Hut for dinner. The pizza did not hit like I remembered it hitting, but the breadsticks were still really good, so looking forward to those. And that's pretty much it. The only other thought I have is I'm obsessed with Sabrina Carpenter's new album, Man's Best Friend. It has been on repeat, but that is all for me this week. This is probably the most mundane vlog ever, but sometimes life is just that way. Next vlog though should be a little Charleston vlog, so we'll see how that works out. But thank you so much for watching and spending time with me. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye. This is hands.